Welcome in, everybody. It's 8:30, and you know what time it is. It is Between the Uprights. We are back 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe our channel. You can go to our X page, Twitter page, X, Twitter, whatever, NIG. Make sure you subscribe and follow us. Lots of stuff going on, not only in the world of the NFL, but also baseball. The New York teams don't know what the hell they're doing. Nikki,
No.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you don't have a drinking problem by now with all your New York teams.
I mean, it's brutal here. They can't get it right.
Can't get right. That's right. You can't get
That's
right.
right.
They can't get right in New York. So, welcome in, everybody. Yeah, we've got a jam-packed show. Lots going on in the NFL as we lead into Week 15. But let's start into news. Let's go.
This week in NFL news.
Graphics and more graphics. Is the dynasty over in Kansas City? And as we predicted, as we've predicted a lot of things on this show this past year, yes, it's true. Kansas City's not making the playoffs, and they're not winning the division. It's over.
Yeah. Hey, you know who I blame for that?
Who?
Taylor Swift?
1-5. I blame number 15, Patrick Mahomes.
Why?
He has played awful. Completely awful. And it's almost, I don't know if, how can I say this? You know how young quarterbacks, they're edgy. They still take chances. They're going to fly by the seat of their pants. They're going to move a little bit. I don't know if he's crossing into the age of maybe I don't want to do that right now. Maybe I want to be a little bit more careful. Like he's playing not like Patrick Mahomes whatsoever. The indecisiveness is killing me on Sundays when I'm watching him. And it irritates my nerves.
I was going to say, I think the league is caught up to the type of playing style that they do on offense.
Okay.
I think the league is caught up. But I also kind of agree with you on that too. Like he is kind of done being that showboat like he used to be when he was younger, and now he's trying to be like an old man quarterback, essentially. And we'll get into old man quarterbacks later on in the show.
Hey, we got an old man coming back.
We got an old man coming back. Well, we'll get that on later in the show. Nikki, do you agree with that? Do you agree that Mahomes hasn't been Mahomes, and the rest of the offense has I think even the defense too has just kind of they've been playing like old men lately?
Yeah, I think so. He's making business decisions, I would say.
Yeah.
As his style play of late. But they haven't been right. I just don't think they've been right all season. And we talked about it, and we all just kind of went, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And I got so many clips of us being right. I'm so excited for the end of the season when we can just rapid fire all this out. But we're excited. They're not. Raul's upset because he likes a dynasty, but we were happy.
I'm happy that we're finally going to get a playoff this year without them in there.
Me too.
Finally, there's new blood that we get to see. So
it just shows more appreciation of Belichick and Brady and how long they were doing it for so many years.
Right.
And again, Brady did it with less talented teams than Mahomes did, and I think that's the kicker is like Mahomes can't. I don't know if he's expecting these guys to understand what's going on. They just do their homework, show up on Sundays. I don't know if he's doing extra work with them, because when I see receivers running like a simple dig route, right? He's going to go across the middle. They have what they call windows as a quarterback, right? You got window 1, 2, and 3. If those receivers don't sit in the windows, he doesn't pull the trigger, but he's also not anticipating either. So like he's not throwing the window 1 where the receivers are supposed to be at, but they've moved on to window 2 because he's holding the ball, or he's afraid the line's not going to block. Like, there's things going on in KC that just doesn't look normal to me from the Mahomes spot. I don't know. I watched the last game and I was like, geez, I know Texans are amazing, but they're a great defense. But there was things that he did in that game. I'm just like, I don't know who's this guy. It looks like a rookie, or the game's too fast. Like you said, like it maybe caught up to him.
Mm-hmm.
He just looked uncomfortable the entire day.
Going forward, if they ultimately don't make the playoffs, which I think mathematically they have a slim chance, but they are not going to win the division. That's going to go to the Denver Broncos.
Sure.
Nikki, and Raul if they ultimately are done, which we all agree they're done. They're not going to make the playoffs. What do you think happens in the offseason? Do you think I think Travis Kelce, he's going to retire. We all kind of know that.
He's got to retire. They're
He's
getting
gonna
married
retire.
June 13th. He's got to be done.
Do you see coaching personnel changes? Maybe Andy Reid contemplates retirement. Do you think Spags maybe gets a head coaching job? Do we see free agents sign somewhere else? Do you see maybe a mini blow up with that team, or are we kind of keeping it the same?
I actually don't see too much changing there for the most part. I think they'll keep it mostly the same. I could see maybe one or two things. Yeah, it might be some free agents, and I do think Kelsey's going to retire. But no, I think they're going to mostly keep it intact and figure out what went wrong and try to make it better next season.
Okay, Raul, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think the button needs to be pushed for that purpose. I know not making the playoffs is huge. I get that, but I don't know if they push the button of changing coaching and changing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Something's got to be done as far as play calling and play design, but I don't know if they hit the button. You know what I mean? Because they've given us so many good years. So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I can go with that too. I mean, I think every dynasty has a down year. The Patriots did have a down year, but like they did make the playoffs and they did make a deep run without making the Super Bowl. So they've done that a couple of times. But this is kind of the crack in your dynasty is now shown, and you have only won 3 Super Bowls. So your mini dynasty is over in this time. Only right. Yeah, your mini time period of having a dynasty is kind of over with now.
But I feel like if Andy Reid wants to step away and be done, fine, I get that. But I feel like for them to make a change, I feel like that's such an overreaction.
So no, I wasn't saying they're going to say, Andy Reid, you're gone. I'm saying Andy Reid maybe say, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to ride off into the sunset. And
I get that. I'm saying, if he does it on his own accord, but I just don't think they need to really overreact. They got a few things they need to change, but that organization knows how to win. And I think if anyone could get him back on track, it is Andy Reid. He's a damn good coach. And as we know, coaching certainly affects teams.
Yeah, and who's calling the plays in KC though? Is it just strictly Reid, or I know you got guys in the box seeing defenses and calling out stuff like that?
I think Andy is calling most of the offensive plays. Because they haven't really had a offensive coordinator since Eric Bieniemy was there, and I think Andy took over that. So
right, well, you can have a coordinator. I want to know who the play caller is. I want to know because I always believe that a team should have a coordinator, but the coordinator should always have to be the person calling the plays. Because that person can design plays, understand how to attack offenses. But when you're in the heat of the moment, 2-minute offense, 4-minute offense, and you're rolling, you need a guy that's going to be, you want the Red Bull guys, what I call them, the guy that's just going crazy in his mind. Just let's go. Mm-hmm. So I don't know who that guy is. That's what I need to know.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he needs to be enemy again is what he needs.
I don't even know. I think he's coaching the college right now. I don't think he's even back in the NFL.
Right. But he needs a guy like him to come back.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right. Speaking of old man Rivers to the rescue. Indianapolis suffered a huge blow this past weekend. Daniel Jones is out until 2026, the beginning of the season of next year with the Achilles injury. And the Colts decided, hey, you know what? Let's call up our 44-year-old quarterback by the name of Philip Rivers, who was coaching his son, by the way, coaching his high school team and running the same offensive schemes as well. So they figured, hey, let's give him a call, see what he says, working him out. And he has joined the practice squad and will probably maybe start soon for the Indianapolis Colts. Thoughts on old man Rivers coming back? He's 44. He hasn't played in a few years.
Like 4 years, 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, I think he retired when he was 41. He's gained a little weight, which, hey, it happens when
retirement
you get older.
happens. It happens.
Too many of them sandwiches you guys talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
He has like pigs in the blanket too. Yeah, pigs in the blanket too. What are your thoughts on the Colts making the call? Obviously, this is a call of desperation. Out of everybody they could have called, they call a 44-year-old quarterback who's been coaching high school football for the past 4 years to come in and try and save the day for the Colts, who are still in the playoff hunt, by the way. They are still in the playoff hunt.
I just want to know, are we getting a Rivers-Rodgers playoff game? Like, is this really going to happen again? Are we going to get the two old men? Also, how does Colin Kaepernick feel? Because every month we're hearing –
how does Cam Newton feel? Because Cam Newton is apparently mad that he did not get the call.
That's right. He's mad. He's mad about everything.
Yeah. Listen, Cam Newton. you're a podcast host now. You're on ESPN now.
You're one of us now.
You're one of us. Yeah, Google Gobble, you're one of us now. It's not a slap in the face to you. They didn't even want to consider you. You didn't even play for the Colts. Phillip Rivers has played for the Colts, knows the offense, has been running the offense for his kid's team. Familiarity. They don't want to call you.
Yeah.
You're done too. Cam, nobody wants you. Where your money at?
Yeah, I mean, this is where we're at, man. God, I mean, poor fucking Daniel Jones, man.
Yeah.
Poor Daniel Jones trying to go out there and do something with his team. And I didn't even think he had that big of a heart to do it. Yeah, man. And then he's ending the season. Bad on the Colts for putting him in that situation and having to force him to kind of feel like I got to go play. That's an amazing straw, by the way.
Yes.
And the way she snuck that on there, I was like, "Wait."
It just sucks because this is like this guy was considered a washout. Comes to Indianapolis, has had a career year.
Yeah,
I mean,
leading
them to the playoffs, and then this happens, and now I think they're going to try and franchise tag him for next year, and he'll hopefully get back to the way he was playing. But
so,
now
what do you hope to get out of Rivers, though? Right?
How
many? I mean, I don't know. I think this is going to be a heavy week of two-back system with the Colts. I think you got to run the ball a lot more. I think the line's got to step up and say, hey, we have got to commit to this run game until Rivers gets a little bit comfortable with the speed of the game. It's not that he doesn't know the game. I just want to see the speed of the game.
Right.
That's what needs to change because in 4 years or 3 years or whatever it's been, the younger guys are faster and bigger. They're strong. You're going against teams now that have made, complete switches of styles of defenses from when you played 4 years ago, even though 4 years doesn't seem like it's long, right? So I want to see how he adjusts his speed. I think the way to get him comfortable, hey, we're gonna dump this ball off here to JT a little bit more, and let's see what we can do. But he's still got to be able to. If he completes 22 passes and 2 touchdowns, defense got to bail him out.
I don't think he's going to start this week. I think they're going to put in Riley Leonard for this week and then see how
the Colts lose. But whenever he comes back,
right? I'm sure. You never know. We might see Phil second half of this week's Sunday on matchup on Sunday, just on how it goes in the first half with Riley Leonard. But the thing is, like, you hit the nail on the head, Raul. It's like the game is now 4 years in NFL is like 40 years. So you've got a guy that hasn't been in the league in 4 years. He's older now, and he's going up against faster, even bigger guys now.
Yeah, and teams steal styles. They take styles away from teams. So, like, let's see whoever's the hot defense 2 years ago, 1 year ago, whatever, they're going to take those guys and go out to get guys to fit that scheme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'm just surprised they didn't go out and maybe traded for Joe Flacco. Like, hey, Flacco.
They got Russell Wilson. I mean,
Jameis Winston.
Nah, they know about Russell.
They know about
we actually, the coach are like, we actually have a chance. We don't want to.
We don't want to ruin that. We actually have a shot.
I get the fact. Like, I get it. Like, he played for the organization for a while. Right. He had success there too, but it's been so long since he's been in the league.
Did you guys have this on your bingo card today? Did you think?
No.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a joke
too. I thought it was fake news, like one of those fake parody accounts.
I thought I was reading an article from The Onion. That's how joking.
And then I see the press conference, which, by the way, sounded like somebody edited a laugh track. He's not that fucking funny. Like,
not at all.
Like, I don't know why the press was like, the media, they were laughing so hard. But 45, how old are you guys? Like 44? Like, could you get back
42.
Listen, could you get out there and play?
Listen,
again,
I'm 43 years old. And when people sit there and say they get a beautiful 8 hours and they wake up refreshed, I don't wake up refreshed. I wake up hurting more than when I went to fucking bed. Like, when I get up in the morning, and again, I did do 15 years of military. So you're running and, jumping out of planes, all kinds of crazy shit. So I'm not doing what NFL does as far as the car crash hits, but I can't imagine that he doesn't have an aching pain somewhere in his knee, somewhere in the arm, somewhere in the back. I just can't imagine he's 100%. We're good to go. I
can't imagine he's been training for 4 years. Like,
clearly not.
The conditioning. He's got 10 kids, so maybe he's been running around like crazy. So
as a quarterback, if I'm in there, I'm not running around much.
Right.
Block your ass off.
And Phil was not known as a running quarterback either.
Not at all.
Right.
Not at all.
No.
If he is put in there, could he save the day for the Colts?
It'd be amazing to watch, wouldn't it?
It would.
Wouldn't it be
would
like
cool to
amazing?
watch.
And then Tom
Jesus.
Brady would be like, you know what?
You know what?
You
You
know
think he's
what?
getting the itch? Like he's probably
Yeah.
mad. He
You
didn't
know
get-
what? You want
Raiders
to give
needed
a call to Tom?
The Raiders,
You think
the Raiders need a quarterback. You know what? I'm part of, you know what? I could just slip
don't
right
do
in
it.
there.
That's a death wish. Don't go there.
I know.
That's a death wish. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's a great question, Nikki. I don't know what I can't imagine he's feeling 100%. There's no way.
Yeah.
Even though he took years off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Recovery, the Pilates with special coaches.
Just wear
the
and
stretching.
tear at 40
Yeah.
40 plus.
Yeah. I once tweaked my back putting groceries in the car.
Yes.
Okay. I hurt my back.
I
doing
once
that.
threw out my back by picking up a box of turkey.
See what I'm
So that
saying?
goes to show you. Okay.
Like I can't imagine this guy's good to go. So
It's all
We'll see.
downhill from here, kids. So
Yeah.
I don't know how old you
Tighten
guys
up.
All
are
right. So
out there in the audience. But
before we move on, chances they make the playoffs? Yes or no?
I don't even know who they have left.
Well,
Who do they
let's-
have? Who do they have left?
Let's look up the remaining schedule. I know
If they got to play the Jaguars again, no.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
they do. All right. So
shit.
remaining schedule this week is against the Seahawks in Seattle, then the 49ers, Jags, and they ended with the Texans.
Yeah, I
So-
don't think that's brutal. Holy
Yeah, that's
shit.
a brutal
And you
schedule.
brought back the 45-year-old for that shit? Oh my god.
He's
Oh.
44. He's 44. Raul. He's
44.
44.
I apologize.
Thank God.
to 45.
What a
Yeah.
brutal stretch to bring him. Man.
That's tough. Every single game is tough.
Oh, he's
Does
gonna get
Did Phil check the schedule before he came back?
Oh, no,
God.
check the bank account. That's what he
No,
checked.
no, yeah, he checked the zeros on the
Yeah.
that check. That's what he checked.
Yeah, told him
Again,
to
he does
donate
have 10
helmets.
He's got 10 kids to feed, so
Yeah,
maybe.
that's a lot. It's a lot of mouths to feed.
That's a lot of God bless her, right?
Yeah, that remaining schedule is brutal.
That's
Yeah, I'm not
brutal.
gonna give them.
I don't know if he can win two out of those four. I mean, do they make the playoffs if they win 2 out of 4?
I don't think so, because Houston and I think Houston's ahead of Indiana right now. Jags are control of the division. They've already lost 3 in a row, 3 straight, and then you have this brutal schedule coming up.
I don't know, man. I think that's done, man.
Yeah, I think
I
they're.
don't even know why you. I mean,
Well, like, why even call Rivers then? Like,
I think maybe they call him just as an act of desperation of, hey, maybe if we bring in Phil, there could be some
something.
type of competitiveness, and maybe we can
listen, man,
salvage the
if
season.
we're sitting here in 3 weeks and he wins 3 of the 4 games,
Wow.
I'm gonna be amazed by it.
I mean,
Then-
look at Joe Flacco. Look, Joe Flacco has come in and kind of saved the day for a couple of teams so far.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the Browns, he's played well with the Browns. He's played well with Cincinnati. Now, obviously, those 2 teams are not in any kind of playoff contention, but he has played well for those 2 teams, and he's over 40. So maybe Phil could come in, maybe win 2 out of, maybe have a split.
Yeah, man. If you can get 2 out of 4, maybe. But Jesus, that's a tough schedule, man.
Yeah, they would have
You
to
know
run
what
the table, man. So
That's not happening.
God bless Colts. God bless Philip
God bless,
Rivers, man.
God bless Philip Rivers. All right, let's move on. The Buccaneers, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, did blow it against the New Orleans Saints this past week.
Oh, fuck.
What did we say last week? We said they got to win. There's no excuses. So what the
Yeah.
hell happened?
Well, clock management, shoddy defense, people not making. Now, look, I know the elements played a part of it too. Okay, but the coaching was terrible. People dropping passes. If Mika would have caught that pass in the end zone, game's over. That's a wrap. And he dropped that pass.
Yeah.
I think there's something definitely wrong with Baker Mayfield. And then the defense is just terrible. The defense is so terrible. Here we go. We're signing another old guy.
How terrible are they, Evan? No, sorry.
They're so terrible. They brought back in Jason Pierre-Paul, 36-year-old Jason Pierre-Paul off the street to be on the defense.
Are these guys like in a house?
Yeah,
don't
you know,
know.
just in an old folks
In a
home,
group chat? Like, what are they doing?
just
Yeah.
waiting
That's-
for that call.
No,
Right.
the reason why they brought back JPP was because of his leadership abilities on the team. Well, so you have to bring a guy that hasn't played in 2 years back to be a leader in the team. Where are the leaders now? Where are
Nowhere.
the leaders now?
That
I
says
gotta
a
tell
lot,
you, in
man.
every locker room, like nowhere.
That says a
Sign of
lot, man.
That
Damn.
is a sign of desperation when you have to go and sign JPP to the team.
I agree. And listen, no offense to if you're a New Orleans Saints fan or whatever the case is, but your team is ass. So I don't know how you don't stomp them. And when I watched the game, I was like, what is going on right now?
That's what I thought too.
What is happening?
It
just looks like they just didn't want to play that day.
Yeah.
It was very frustrating because they couldn't convert on third downs. They couldn't get into the end zone whatsoever. And it was just I'm at a loss for words right now. It was just I looked at my TV and I just looked and stared. I was like, are we really going to go wire to wire with the Panthers right now? Because now you have to win both games. You have to win both games. You have to hope the Panthers lose against the Saints this week. You have to beat the Falcons on Thursday off of a short week. And now those 2 games left against Carolina, you have to win both.
Yeah. That's going to be tough, man. I don't know. And my question to you is you are the Bucs liaison, right? Is Todd Bowles on a hot seat yet?
Yes.
Right?
After Sunday, he is on the hot seat. I know he was up for an extension after, like he was going to have one, but now to me, if you don't win out, you don't make the playoffs, your job is in jeopardy for me. Yeah. Like that. I mean, there's no excuses right now.
Yeah. To go back to what you said about Baker, I think Baker's playing with an injury. I think he's trying to do the right thing and help his organization just like Daniel Jones was. But I always caution these quarterbacks, like even with, Nicky's Jackson Dart, like I always caution these guys like, hey, man, I know you want to win. I get it. You're a competitor. And with Baker, I know he's a competitive son of a bitch. Like I know he's competitive. Yeah. But there's a fine line between being competitive and being reckless. Like,
I don't know. You know what sucks too is the 2 offensive coordinators that we had that left are now having successful, like Canales is having a successful season so far with the Panthers. Could win the division, could make the playoffs, and Liam Cohen, first year as head coach of the Jags.
Yeah,
so far number 1 in his division, probably headed to the playoffs too as well.
And the Panthers OC, he knows your team very well. So it's going to be – he's going to give you everything he's going to give you a truckload, man.
Yeah. I am nervous for Thursday only because it could be another trap game where Atlanta could just, come in and just, take one away.
You guys playing at home? You Bucs are playing at home now, right? But I think it's a home game.
I think it is a home game.
I saw the banners and stuff today, so I think it's a home game.
Then it is a home game against the Falcons. So
and listen, that might be –
But they do not do well on Thursday night, though. They don't do well in primetime games, and that's what sucks. But
Mike is back though, right?
Yeah, but
is he 100?
Who knows for how long?
Is he 100%? Yeah, and Jalen McMillan is back too, so that helps on the offensive side. But the defense has been your Achilles heel, no pun intended.
Yeah, no shit. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
What's your concern level now? Because I think a couple weeks ago you were at like a 6.
I'm at a 8.5. If you don't win on Thursday, you're done.
Yeah.
Thursday night's game is pivotal because
you're gonna be a wreck.
I won't be a wreck. I'll be just like, well, you know what? I've got fantasy playoffs to look forward to. And
okay.
I'm doing well by betting on the NBA. I'll just keep doing that because if the Bucs don't make the playoffs.
By the way, the fans would like betting NBA and college basketball betting from us. So
I'm on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys know my piece about this. What do you guys think the rest of the way the Bucs are going to do? And by that reaction, not good at all.
I know we say every game is important, but every game is really important for you guys. And I just don't know if you have the availability, I guess I would say, like the dependability. Your players, I don't know who shows up. That's the only problem. Like with the Bucs, I see week in and week out. There's nothing I can sit there and say consistently on the offense side. You're like, okay, I know Godwin's going to show up, or I know Rashid White's going to show up. You know what I mean? The only guy that's been showing up is Baker. Baker's been the only guy showing up week in and week out for me, win or lose. And I'm a Baker fan. I'm not blaming him. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes if you're injured and you think you're helping a team by playing, you're probably hindering them, from.
Yeah, but they have nobody else. I'm not putting Teddy Bridgewater in there too. I think you put Teddy in for the Saints. I think you let him play. If he was hurt, like from the way he was the week prior with his non-throwing shoulder, I'm sorry. I think you throw him against the Saints, for Christ's sake. The Saints, I'm not saying Carolina, but give Baker an extra week because he's going to have a short week. Yeah.
I think you probably sit him in that game and the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? And at least Teddy gives you I don't know. I don't know, man. I think you guys are.
I
think it's gonna be tough the rest of the way, man. I really do.
If it happens where they make a coaching change and OC's gone and Todd Bowles is gone, look, John Gruden needs a job. Bring back John Gruden. So
I guess I just don't want them to blame Baker. That's the number one thing Tampa does very, very well, or in sports in general. We look at it at the play, and then we like, Baker's the fucking problem, or the quarterback's the issue of that team. And Baker has not been he's been with no weapons for 4 weeks, 3 weeks at a time. He gets a guy back, they leave another 2 weeks. So I just don't want them to blame Baker. That's all.
The consensus so far, and this is what I've seen on Bucs Twitter, is they are not really the issue is not Baker, or it's the play calling. That's been the issue. Like Josh Gizzard has been heavily criticized for the type of play calling they've been doing. So he has been the one that's been kind of the scapegoat on this. So it's been mostly the coaching, Bowles and Gizzard. So we'll see how it shakes out on Thursday night. We'll do our picks when we come up on week 15. So let's speaking of coach's hot seat, who is on the coaching hot seat after week 14? Todd Bowles is actually one of those candidates now. Who else is on the coaching hot seat?
I feel like Stefanski might be.
Really?
I do. In 6 seasons, he's 43 and 54. I mean, I don't know. I just think they might get to a point where just one of those things. Time to get a new voice in there.
Interesting. Okay.
I think Eagles head coach is starting to get on that hot seat.
No. Their offensive coordinator, but I don't think the coach.
I don't know.
Don't let their
nothing's good enough.
fans.
Nothing's good enough for the Eagles.
They just won the Super Bowl and they're not happy. So
gotta turn up that warmer a little bit. I know who came off the hot seat and we almost fucking had him gone. Mike McDaniel.
You're not on the hot seat anymore.
Oh damn! I was like, son of a bitch saved his job again.
Yes.
What about the guy in oh my God, what's his name in Arizona?
Oh yes,
sure.
He is on the hot seat for sure. That whole organization needs a total.
I think
rebuild.
Jacoby saved him. I think Jacoby's kind of saved him, and kind of be like, as a coach, be like, this is the shit I'm getting from Kyler. I wasn't getting from Kyler.
Oh my God, what the fuck is his name?
Gandon will be gone. He's the head coach, and then Kyler will be either traded or released in the offseason.
Yeah,
so
that
he will
whole
be gone
franchise just needs.
And of course, the Giants head coach or interim head coach Mike Kafka. He is on the definite hot seat.
He is not. You guys saw that speech on Hard Knocks. That tells you everything you need to know.
Does he not know he's like interviewing per se for a head coaching job by being the interim? Does he not know that?
That's the thing. I think he is aware of that and is just trying too hard. Like you could tell he doesn't curse like naturally because I curse all the time. And like I felt like he was trying too hard. And then you look at the body language of everybody and they're like half asleep or like side-eyeing him. And they're just like, it's like, well, if you don't want to be here, leave. Like, relax. Who else are you? Like, come on. We have nobody as it is. Dumpster fire. They fired one of the other special coaches, position coaches today because of the seating on the plane. And there was a fight about, it's just such a disaster over there. Yeah.
Again, the only organization that is
they fought over the window or the aisles.
Yeah, they're getting mad over where they're sitting, and like I guess Kafka changed the seating. And then listen, yesterday they told me that like I needed to be less critical, or I'm not going back in the building ever again. This whole thing is just blown way.
You know what's funny? The only New York team that we haven't really heard any drama about is the goddamn Knicks. The Knicks. The Knicks, who we hear about all the time, are the ones not making any kind of problems or any waves in the news right now. It's
kind of nice. I'm a Knicks fan. It's kind of nice.
Well, they made the playoffs the last 3 years, so they're
actually good.
You could kind of be quiet when our guys are playing. You know what I mean?
We suffered for a very long time, though.
Yeah. You guys should be looking for Giannis. Is what you should be doing. Giannis was leaving Milwaukee badly.
Suffered for so long. I don't think Mike Kafka's gonna stay. I think he'd be fine as an offensive coordinator because Brian Daboll won't be overriding him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that would be fine because I think he like that Detroit game. I think he called a hell of a game. I think he's a good OC. I don't think he's HC material.
Okay,
sure.
All right, let's get into our new segment called "Calm Down." I'm gonna have 3 topics to bring up to you guys, to bring up to you both, and at the end of that segment, we're just gonna say, calm down. Our first segment is, of course, something that was blown out of proportion on social media by mostly Twitter reporters. No offense to you, Nikki. You're one of the good ones. Laura Rutledge was. People came to save the day for her because of the way Justin Herbert acted after the Monday night victory against the Eagles, because he seemingly was quote unquote rude to her. If you saw the video, maybe lasted a couple of seconds where he just wanted to celebrate with his team. She grabbed his arm, kind of forced him to do the interview after the game. And, well, people were saying Justin Herbert was rude. Can we all just say, calm down?
Yeah. I don't think he was rude.
No, he was not rude at all. Raul, have you seen the video of it?
I did not see the video of it, no.
So Herbert's done with the game. They just won against the Eagles. He's going over Laura Rutledge. Look, she's doing her job. I get it. He's coming over, and she's like, look, Kenny, we got to do this. He's like, well, I just want to go celebrate with my team. He reluctantly kind of goes over. She's asking him those basic questions that every reporter asks every game. You can see the look on his face like he's annoyed. He did answer the question. He didn't blow her off, didn't say no, didn't walk away or anything like that. But people were just torching him on social media, saying he was rude, he was an a-hole. I want everybody just to calm down. Like, he had every right to say, you know what, I'm not doing this, and walk away. Everybody calm down. Everybody.
Yeah. So I didn't see the video, but I've read everybody was in an uproar about it. But yes. I don't know, man. You know, it's one of those things where damn if you do, damn if you don't. The kid should be allowed to go celebrate his team. You know what I mean? But everybody's going to scrutinize the quarterback.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard to even have that moment of 3-second joy because somebody, hey, you got to, and I get it. They want to interview the quarterback, right? I get it. But like professional courtesy, give me 10 seconds here. Let me high five my guys. I'm going to do the interview. Just calm down. Relax.
Everybody on the count of 3, everybody 1, 2, 3. Calm down.
I will say though, I had to explain production to some people because I mean, anyone who's done any segment on any show, radio, whatever, you have somebody in your ear. You're talking, but they're talking and they're counting you down every time you have a segment. And like I just like when I cover, I see I see how quick. Like I did a very, very, very quick thing with Fox Sports, right? When we were covering a special event for the Jets, and it was. I mean, quick, like you have got to be like, there is no, I get it. Like, why can't you wait 10 seconds? Because you literally can't like that. They are up your ass. Like, let's go, move, get out. Like, so there's a whole other side to it. But I do think people don't understand what goes into just like the tiniest little segment on the sideline. And then also I do think they overreacted. And I think it was being rude at all. And I kind of wonder, like, do we even need that part? Because they're going to go to the press conference and the media is sitting there anyway. So do we need this part? Like,
no,
right.
We don't need that portion after the game because they're going to be doing the same thing at the press conferences after the game.
Right.
And those questions, look, I know she's doing her job, but those questions that they ask are the most generic questions that, look, you can ask these after the game. You don't have to ask them as soon as I just won a game. My adrenaline's going right now. We just won a big game on Monday night. I don't want to answer these fucking questions. I might this is Justin Herbert, who just had his hand operated on, who just had surgery. Guys, like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, ask me stupid questions later. Like, I get it, you're doing your job, but
he can't be the first guy that you had to freaking that he's doing. Like, isn't there like in production? Don't you have a backup? Like, stretch it, hey, stretch it. Like, hold the mic. Like, hey, we're here with Justin Herbert in a second. Celebrate his team like he should. What amazing victory! Like, just stretch it, stretch it. Okay,
that's on the reporter to
right. That's what I'm saying.
And be able to do that. And sometimes you get thrown off because you're not expecting. Let me just clear this up for everybody. None of these guys want to do an interview. Okay. None of them.
Sure. Yeah.
They just don't. It doesn't matter if it's in the press room. It doesn't matter if it's after practice, because what happens is, let's say you're at practice, right? You put in a request of who you want to interview if they're not going to the podium that day, right? And like, if you're not ESPN, they're not talking to you. They don't even want to go out there for 2 seconds to talk to you. So I get it, but it's also on the reporter to be able to know how to deal with that situation. But I just don't think we need it. And you know what? Also, this might be a hot take. I don't think we need the halftime bullshit either. When the coach is running off and like, hey, coach, what can you do in the second half to turn things around?
I hate that shit too, because they're like, I have so many things I got to say. I only have 10 minutes. And you know how far this goddamn locker room is?
Yeah, the locker room's far.
Coach, what do you think we need to do better at halftime? play better.
I need to
Like,
play
what the
better.
fuck?
Maybe I
Like,
need
what
to
the
Talk to my
stop dropping
defense
the
in 10
ball.
seconds.
Like,
Yeah.
We need to
Oh,
make
shit.
adjustments. Okay, I gotta go now. Like, yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like this is why the media gets a bad name, because these are all the things you get to ask after the game.
Right.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
why can't we just do it in the press conference after? These are also all the things you get to ask when you're at practice the next day, and you get to do that. That's why it's called media availability. I just don't know what value asking someone at halftime or after the game, like, hey, how was that loss for you? Like, what does that do?
I agree.
Agree.
Everybody, 1, 2,
Agreed.
3.
Calm
Down. Okay. Next topic. Are the Patriots the best team in the league?
No.
I don't know. League? I don't know.
They are
That's a
11-2 right now.
AFC?
Week schedule, cupcake week sauce schedule.
No, no, it's the NFL. Ain't nobody cupcake.
Their schedule has been cupcake.
What are the Rams? What is their record?
The Rams 11-2, ain't they?
No, they're not 11-2.
Oh,
No.
10?
The Rams are 10-3.
I feel like neck and neck over there with both of them.
God, it'd be great to see that matchup in the Super Bowl.
Right?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool
I'd
to
be
watch.
cool with that.
Yeah, I could too. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that again. I mean, they're certainly playing like they are the best team in the NFL.
But are
No,
they
but
the best team in the NFL?
Who do they run up against that's going to give them a challenge in the AFC? Because in my opinion, AFC is weak.
I agree. The remaining schedule for the Patriots, they play the Bills this week,
Not
and
bad.
the Ravens, Jets, Dolphins.
Oh.
Have to win at the end of the season. Yeah.
So to
Dolphins.
me, if they don't beat the Bills, this is going to be like a big matchup this week.
This should be a good test for them.
Yeah, this would be a good test for them.
Okay, so then we can measure the meter. I do think they're a good team in the entire NFL. I don't know. I know in the AFC they definitely are. After you see how freaking
I'm saying the
Pittsburgh
league.
plays,
I'm
Ravens,
saying the league right
Bengals.
now. I'm saying the whole league.
I'd have to see. I don't know. I know the whole league. I don't know the whole league.
All right,
I
so
still
what-
like the Rams,
Okay.
even though they have 3 losses.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
Calm down.
No.
Why? Who's getting up in arms about that? They're fans?
Patriots Nation. Come on.
Oh,
Oh, you want
I can't
Patriots?
with them.
We should tell
I
the
really
Cowboys to
can't.
calm down every year.
I can't with Patriots Nation.
Yeah.
I can't with anything Boston. All right. The Red Sox fans, the Celtics fans, the Patriots
The
fans.
hell, aren't they?
God, them in
The
Philly.
hell.
Like, what is wrong with those two fan bases?
Don't get me
Honestly,
started on Red Sox, man. They're the worst people.
I know.
Second to like Yankees and Eagles fans are the
They're
worst.
just obnoxious. Like Boston
Yeah, they're
fans
tough.
are obnoxious. And as much as I want us to be right, because I think at the end of the season, we should just have a show called We Told You So and just play all of the clips of us, saying what was right. And I'm glad the Patriots were right about that. But their fans are becoming more and more obnoxious, right? They went from having a fucking meltdown last season to now it's like, let's talk about the dynasty again.
Yeah.
It's just like, God
I
damn
think
it.
that's I think for the last show of the season, we should just have a montage of We Told You So. And that could be like the first half of the show, like We Told You So, and just play the clips.
We
Yeah.
told you so. You
In
guys
a
think
mount-
you're
in a
having the
mountain
off
house.
season off, but you're not. Everybody wants us to do basketball, so I don't. We'll see. We'll just do some little betting reels for you guys.
All right.
Yeah, true.
All right, let's get into our bets for this week. What do we got for this week, Nikki, on Bet It On Blonde?
Speaking of bets, how about I'm going to lay the 4.5, the Bucs. All right. I like the Cowboys to cover the 5.5. Like Brock Purdy over 240.5 passing yards. Hunter Henry under 41.5 because that Bills defense, not great, but they do cover the middle of the field. And I feel
we
like
know-
that's just a little much.
Do we know if it's snowing in Foxborough this week?
Oh, good question.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I mean, it does affect the Bills, though, right?
Man, dude, that Cincy game against the Bills was great, by the way.
That was an amazing game.
That was an amazing game. Probably
Yeah,
the
I
game of
loved
the
it.
week. Was
Yeah,
that.
for sure. For sure.
I like those.
You got a parlay? What do you?
Nah, yeah, I'm cooking up one for Thursday night's
Cooking.
game.
All
I'm
right,
cooking
we
up
gotta let
one
him
for
cook.
Thursday
Cook it up.
Cooking it up.
Cooking it up.
Cooking it up.
Stirring it up.
Stirring it up. Yeah, I'll have one for Thursday night's game. So, all
right.
right. Well, what do we got for fantasy starts and 6 for this week? Playoffs have been locked in. This is first round for most people. I am in my first round of playoffs. So, what do we got?
Be very, very look. I'm gonna say this, and I don't want people to get upset with me, but be very, very careful. You know your lineup. Start researching defenses and start looking because you, as quarterback, right? You can start the normal guys. You can start the Lamar Jacksons, Jared Goff. You can start all those guys. Jacoby Brissett, be careful because he's got to go against the Texans this week.
Yes.
So be very careful. And Jacoby's been lighting up in fantasy. Have you guys been seeing that? 20 and a half points. It's been amazing. The other part to that is Texas defense has been holding freaking quarterbacks to single digits in fantasy football teams. They've allowed more interceptions. They've gotten more interceptions than the team has gotten passing yards. Passing touchdowns. So it's be careful who you get. So I don't say sit Jacoby Brissett, but you might want to look at it. And if you're going to gamble responsibly if you're going to do that. Running backs, I love everybody like instead of Travis Etienne, RJ Harvey from the Broncos. I like the pairing. I don't know if you guys saw the Patriots game. I want to say 3 weeks ago. They're doing a lot more of what Detroit does with the, the Gibbs and stuff. They're doing a lot more two running back system with Trayvon Henderson and
Ramondre Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson, thank you. They're doing a lot more of those, so be careful. Sit your guys that they're not going to have a good game. They're just playing like don't play Bryce Hall. Don't there's no reason to put him in the game versus the Jags. That's good luck to you. Jordan Mason, stop putting him in the game for the Cowboys. Don't do that. Be smart. Receivers, I do like Jalen Waddle versus Pittsburgh because
of course you do.
Of course, yeah.
Because in normal past history, he's had big games against Pittsburgh. Even though Pittsburgh is an amazing defense or whatever case, for some reason he has really good games against them. So that's why I like those guys. And let me see here. I never talk about my tight ends, so let me give me tight ends. Start Tyler Wilson. I like Tyler Wilson with the Colts. I think he gets a little bit more because the fact that Rivers might come back.
Tyler Warren.
I'm sorry, Tyler Warren. I think he comes when what's his name? Rivers comes back. Rivers, remember the relationship he had with Gates. I just think he likes tight ends a little bit more than he does actual wide receivers. I think a heavy run game is going to be there. So I in a week or two. So, but I like Tyler Wilson. Dalton, who? Warren. Oh my God, I keep saying Wilson. Tyler Warren. Dalton Kincaid with the Bills versus the Patriots. That's going to be interesting to see. I want to see that little matchup from the Bills and see what Josh Kirk cooks up a little bit. Because you asked a great question there with Snow. I want to see what they do because for whatever reason, the big boys play better still than the speedy receivers. I don't know if they don't have grip or whatever, but that's who I've got with my guys with fantasy football. But again, it's your team. You know what you got. If you're going to roll the dice, but just do your research on the teams you're going to play.
Okay, I have a fantasy conundrum for you, so maybe you can answer. Starting quarterback. Sure. I have Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Baker Mayfield. Who do I start?
Oh, Joe Burrow.
Jared Goff is playing the Cowboys, correct? Or am I wrong in that?
No, he's playing the Rams.
He's playing the Rams. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Burrow's going against the Ravens, and of course, Baker's going tomorrow night against the Falcons.
And he had a great showing against the Ravens.
I'm going to say Burrow because that Ravens defense is going to give up a fuckload of points.
And that's what I'm talking about research. Like defensively, the Rams play better, right? Than the Ravens do. The Bucs are playing Atlanta, which Atlanta's team, but with a hurt Baker, I don't know. Kyle Pitts is going to be in that game too.
It's going to hurt Evan because it's his team.
He's
already stressed. He's got to put him in fantasy.
I don't Baker being hurt. I don't know how effective he is against them.
I don't like starting guys on Thursday night games.
I don't
because
either.
if they do poorly, then your Sunday matchup is already screwed.
That's why when Joe Burrow came back on a Thursday night, I was like, okay, I guess, and you're pretty much good. And he freaking lit the whole shit up. So if I had to choose one of those, I think I'm going to go with Burrow out of the three. And even though they played him 2 weeks ago,
yeah, but he lit him up. He lit him up,
man. I don't know. 2 weeks ain't enough to freaking fix it, so we'll see.
All right. Remember, guys, bet responsibly, and for your fantasy lineups, don't take stinker. Just say your lineups and don't think about it.
Yeah,
fun.
Set it and forget it.
Leave it to the football gods
and forget it. All right, here we go. Good week, bad week. All right, who we got for good week, bad week for this week? Nikki, I'm going to go to you first.
I guess the Cowboys are,
Good week or bad week?
Didn't they win?
Yeah, but hold on.
Didn't they win? I thought they won.
No, they lost against Detroit.
Oh, they lost. Never mind. Good. I have
bad week.
They can have a bad week.
Bad week.
Change it to a bad week. They can have a bad week. The whole NFC is just.
It's in distraught, right?
I mean, the Commanders are having fucking bad week. Like
Bad season, bad year.
They're having a bad year. What a fall from grace. Yeah, I guess I'll say the Commanders too. They're just having like a horrible year.
Okay, and good week.
Let's see. Who had a good week? I don't know. Who had a good week this week? Like outside of the norm.
I've already got my pick. My pick's gonna be last, so I already got mine. So
mine's all in one game, to be honest with you.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, one game with good week, bad week was Texans and Chiefs.
Okay.
Good week, Texans, bad week, freaking Chiefs. I just don't. I mean, again, Texans, which is amazing to me. Texans have a great defense. Offensively, Stroud has been trying to get there. Not a lot of major weapons. Run game isn't really helping out either.
But Raul, what wins championships?
Defense, man. I know.
They're going to be a scary wild card team, man.
I do. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't know how far they go, though, because of offense, but I do think their defense, like it reminds me of that year with Baltimore. If the Texans can look it up, Baltimore was that year with Trent Dilfer. If Trent Dilfer could put up 14, 17 points, whatever, defense was going to win you championships. They were going to win you the game. I think Stroud and them need to figure that out too. Let's get 17, 18 points on the board and see where the defense lies. If a team can go 80 yards on our defense and score a winning touchdown, then they fucking deserve it, right? So I think the Texans had a good week. Bad week again is those Kansas City Chiefs. I just don't know. I don't know if they have enough hands to plug the holes of the water coming out the dam, man. I don't know. Yeah.
All right. My good week, bad week. Bad week, Daniel Jones. I kind of just feel bad for him, man. Just feel bad for DJ. And my good week, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston has become like the darling of the media now. He had a guest spot on Fox NFL Sunday as an analyst. He's been showing up in commercials. He's all over social media now.
Yeah.
So Jameis Winston. Good
week he's having a great week. Yeah,
he's having a good week.
He's having a good week.
Everybody loves Jameis, so that's good.
Came in there looking like Strahan and everything like that.
Yeah, should get into broadcasting.
I think he should too. I think he'd be great.
I think he was good, right?
Did you see the pep talk he was doing with the crew beforehand?
Yeah. I think he's really good.
Yeah. He's like the anti Cam Newton. So
what Cam Newton's just got
he's like his bizarre
pick up his ass about everything. Like
I think it hurt his ego that the NFL didn't love him.
The Colts didn't call me.
Teams didn't love him
enough.
Like
a bitter Betty, like
hurt him a little bit,
bro.
And I'm a Cam Newton fan, man.
Like he's not ready. He wouldn't be able to come back either. And by the way, it is supposed to snow showers in Boston.
Okay, so that's going to be an interesting matchup on Sunday between those two.
Yeah, I call it hate snow because it's Boston.
Okay, hate snow.
Like hate snow.
Yeah. Hate
snow. We hate Boston.
All right, let's get into week 15 for our picks. Da, da, da. All right, let's get into the Thursday night. Actually, how did we do last week, Nikki? Let's pause that real quick.
I did check it, but
I know I did bad.
You won again.
Oh, nice.
What?
I thought I did horrible. I thought I did bad.
I did too.
I think you won again. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I went 6-8. You went 8-6. Raul, you went 7-7. So
damn.
All right.
Damn.
All right.
We're nipping at the heels, man.
Yeah, you are a little bit.
Well, you know why? Because he took the Chargers and the Texans. Like,
yeah.
He gets these weird feelings.
As he's texting us. Okay,
I know.
Like, shit.
Yes, I got that one right, guys. Guess my feeling was spot on.
He's like, look at Texas. I was like, well, I guess they won. Let me see.
Look, if I can brag about my picks, I want to brag about my picks.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
of course you can, because I would be too.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, here we go. Week 15. Here we go. Da-da-da. Thursday night matchup. The Atlanta Falcons coming in the Rage to face the Bucs, who desperately need to win to have their playoff hopes and division hopes alive. So who do we got for Thursday night?
That's why I'm going with the Bucs, because this is a desperation game, and I think they're. So I don't think this will be easy, but I think they're going to pull it out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength. It's a home game.
Yeah.
It's a home game. I think Bucs win. I think Atlanta has to travel here. I don't think Cousins is the starting quarterback of that night.
Yes. Penix is done for the rest of the year, yeah. And
right,
I think Atlanta needs to figure out what they're going to stay with him.
Historically doesn't do good on any night game, let alone Thursday night.
True.
So
okay.
I'm going to go with the Bucs.
All right, I'm going with the Bucs too as well. It's must win situation.
Must win.
All right, the Browns are headed into Chicago. The Bears kind of controlling their own destiny right now. Who do we got for the Bears-Browns game?
Take Chicago.
I am too. I'm not going to let that Packers game scare me. Packers are a good team. Bears, you still got it. Don't freaking lose hope here. Freaking move on and make me an Evan Wright.
Yes, I agree. We're right so far.
Yeah,
So far, you
We've
guys
been
are
right the whole
right.
season. We've been right the whole season.
Predicted all of this off of 2 training camp practices. Good on you guys.
Yeah. I'm going with the Bears as well. All right, the Ravens go into Cincinnati to face the Bengals. Who we got? I'm going Bengals all the way. Joe Burrow's gonna have a big night or big day.
Yeah.
Mighty
go
Joe.
Bengals.
I call him the Mighty Joe. Mighty Joe Young. I love him.
Mighty Joe. All right. The Chargers are headed into Arrowhead with the Kansas City Chiefs. The dynasty is probably over with. Who do we got in the? Do you think Kansas City's gonna bounce back against the Chargers?
No.
Hell no.
I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Yeah, I am too. KC has too many holes to plug up.
All right. I have a see. I'm getting one of those feelings about this.
Uh-oh.
game.
My
They're in error-
beard is
they're-
tingling type things. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, the
Spidey
tingles,
senses.
Yeah.
the tingles and jingles.
The tingles, yeah.
I think this will be a competitive game.
So, just say it. Just go with it. Pick them. Pick them. Just pick
Do it.
them. Yeah.
I'll go KC on this one.
Ooh,
Reluctantly, I'll
write
go
this
KC
down.
on this one.
KC Evan. Huh?
Okay.
I'm surprised they haven't moved this one to the primetime game. Let me see.
I am too. Yeah.
Or maybe they have. Because I think I did see something where they may have moved it. But the Buffalo Bills are headed into Foxborough to face the Patriots. An AFC North match, AFC East matchup. That is very intriguing. Who do we got for the Bills and Patriots?
I go with the Patriots.
Me too. I'm with my co-host. I'm with her. Yeah. Patriots. I love what they're doing.
I am going the opposite. I'm going Bills on this one. So, yeah.
Really?
Yes, going with Bills. Going with Bills on this one.
Mhm.
All right, an NFC matchup. This is the trash game. Nikki, no offense. It's your Giants versus the Commanders. Who do we got for this trash game?
Yeah.
I would take the Giants. Like, why not? I mean,
She's
I don't listen. Hold on. I'm supposed to give some favorable coverage.
Yeah,
How
favorable
does it
yeah.
work?
Please.
I'm
Yeah.
going to
yeah.
take the Giants this week against the Commanders.
Don't worry, guys. You didn't put that in quotations.
There
It's
you
all
go.
nice. It's all
Yeah,
nice.
that's
stuff.
all. That's from the heart. I felt that.
That's
That's from the heart. That's
Yeah.
I was
I felt it.
too
Yeah.
late now, but
I felt
yeah.
it right here. Yeah. Okay.
As long as you guys felt it.
I'm going Commanders.
Are you?
I'm going Commanders too.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys, they're more of a dumpster fire than we are.
I think Mark Mariota can get it done against the Giants.
Yeah, I don't. Nothing about the Giants scare me.
Yeah.
Well, the Commanders don't scare me either.
These
Yeah,
two
that's why it's
teams don't
attractive.
scare anybody.
It's a
Yeah.
home game for the Giants. Does that help?
No.
No, because MetLife
No.
sucks.
Because there's
Your
some
own
way
fans will probably root for Commanders.
there will be some kind of way that the Giants screwed up.
Yeah.
I guess
maybe.
are we at that point where it's like, do you even want to win any more games at this point? Like,
I think
I
it's.
think
It's at the point where they just want to finish the season, not permanently get injured. And
I think
Just
at
get
this
their
point
check and play.
you're playing for a draft pick right now,
Yeah,
where you're going
for
to be at
sure.
the draft. So
For sure.
all right, the Raiders are going into Philly.
oh
We
god,
got-
Philly.
Yeah,
give me the
all-
Philly special.
Yeah, Philly all day. All right, the Jets are going into Jacksonville to face the Jags. Jags are first place.
Ball.
No, you got to go Duval.
No, that's he's doing
You
it
got to
so
do like
wrong.
that.
Winston did it so wrong. It's not how nobody goes Duval.
Duval.
Nobody says like it's Duval. Like nobody says
Duval.
like,
Who do we got for
That's
us?
the county, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Duval County. Yeah.
Duval County, yeah.
So
Yeah.
funny. It's the only team that like shouts their county out.
County
like I'd
name,
have to
yeah.
be like, "Mom," like it just doesn't
Yeah,
work.
the Bucs, we don't go like
Like, Yeah.
Hillsboro.
Hills.
Hillsboro. We don't-
But if you guys ever go to Jacksonville, man, you guys never been to Jacksonville,
I have been to Jacksonville. Yeah.
listen to me. I am a registered gun owner, and I'm telling you now, I carried that thing everywhere I went in Jacksonville. That thing was scary. I'm not
You
gonna lie
got
to
a
you.
registered what?
Gun owner.
Reg-
Like,
Oh, you can have them in Florida.
Oh yeah, you can. There's like open carry laws.
Yeah, I can-
in Florida now.
Really?
put that thing in my mouth while I put groceries in the car.
Yeah.
What?
Nobody gives a shit. Yeah.
I once
So
crashed
Wild
a
Wild West
wedding.
down there.
I once crashed a wedding at Jacksonville at 5 points.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm scared as shit.
I'm going Jags, of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jags too, but I'm scared.
I guess we have to after all this.
Yeah. All right, the Cardinals are headed into Houston to face the Houston Texans. Who do we got?
Houston.
Houston,
Houston.
yeah. Got to
Houston
be
all the
careful.
way.
Yeah, that's a tough defense.
This is a very intriguing matchup. The Packers are headed into Mile High to face the Broncos. Who do we have in this one? The spread right now is 2.5. Green Bay is the favorite.
This is the hardest one to pick.
Very
Yeah,
hard.
this is a great game. This is gonna be
Yeah.
a great game. I want to see this.
Is this
Yeah.
a 425 game? Is this game
This
of the
is One of the first 425 game is this one.
Oh yeah, I'm locked in Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Packers.
Yeah, I'll take Green Bay.
I'm going Broncos. They're at
I knew
home.
it.
I'm going Broncos in this one.
Yeah.
So, all right. Next matchup, the Detroit Lions headed into Los Angeles to face the Rams. Another intriguing matchup too, as well. Who we got for this one?
Rams.
Tough one.
I'm going Detroit, man. I think the run game, for some reason, the Rams have shown me, how can I say, there's a crack in the armor in that run game. There's a crack in the armor in that run game. For me it is. Don't let me change your picks. I like Detroit.
Oh boy, what kind of feeling is Washington?
I don't. There's no like tingles and
There's no
jingles for this
feeling.
one. There's no tingles and
Maybe you
jingles
should
for
do
this
that.
one.
Maybe we should just cut that up
Yeah.
for one of the videos. Like,
All right, what do we got? I'm going with Lions. There we go. Going with the Lions.
Wow.
Nikki, you're the lone wolf on this one.
Like a coin to flip when you don't have the spidey
yeah,
sense.
you look like Will Ferrell in Old School when he's blacked out for.
What happened? I just blacked out. What happened? All right, this NFC South matchup could decide things. The Panthers are headed into New Orleans. Who do we got for this matchup?
I like Panthers.
Decide things.
Panthers.
Yeah.
I'm going Saints. Upset alert. I'm going Saints.
What did you see?
I'm just saying Saints. I need the Saints to beat the Panthers. I need the Panthers to lose.
You just bring all good juju.
Manifest.
I get it.
All right, the Titans are headed into San Fran to face the 49ers. Who do we got for this one? 49ers on the way.
Yeah, 49ers.
All right, the Riley Leonard-led Colts are going into Seattle. The red-hot Seattle Seahawks. Who do we got? Feel bad for
Seattle.
the Colts. Just feel bad.
Yeah, Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle all the way for this one. And then the primetime game. I don't know why this is a primetime game. It's the Minnesota Vikings going into Jerry World to face the Cowboys.
I'm going to go Dak Prescott and them Cowgirls.
Yeah, I guess.
I am going Vikings. I like the way J.J. McCarthy played this past week. He did pretty
Interesting.
Well.
Okay.
He did pretty well. And our Monday night matchup, Raul, your Dolphins are headed into Pittsburgh to face Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. Who we got?
I almost don't want to jinx it because they've been winning every time I pick against them.
Monday night game.
I know. I've been picking against these guys, but I'm going to go Miami for this one.
Oh, okay. I'm going Steelers.
Yeah,
If they lose, I apologize, Dolphin fans.
Don't apologize. You don't need to apologize.
You're jinxing them.
Yeah.
It's too late now. Your coach kept his job, so
Yeah.
more
Jesus Christ. I know.
more interesting press conferences. I was gonna say something else, but let me not.
He never. I hate how he searches for words. That's the only problem.
Search for
I hate how
it's word salad. I don't even know what he's talking about.
No, have you heard like like stop doing that shit.
See, what happened was we just won the game, and then
Jeez, I hate it
sidelines
so much.
came out of nowhere, and I played the call, and it was
Like if somebody says, "Hey, your coach is a bitch," I'm supposed to defend you. But how can I do that when you're like, "Oh, your coach has a speech impediment"? Like, what am I supposed to say? Like,
Speech impediment. It's like, oh, you can't lose games.
go maybe sideline, man. Shut up. Like, golly, can't back that guy up.
All right, those are our picks for Week 15. Remember to bet responsibly for your games if you are betting. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Between the Uprights. Guys, we'll see you next week. Make sure to go to our X and IG page and subscribe, follow us, and go to our YouTube page, subscribe, and hit the notification bell when new episodes drop every single Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. For myself, Nikki, and Raul. Peace. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.